Welcome to a new vlog. I am whispering because I don't want to annoy any people. I've just picked up where I left off last week. You will have seen the vlog with Pedal Me and Ben, and how we're traveling through London. But we're very close to the bus arriving, and you may have not seen last week's vlog, but we are going to take a FlixBus from London Victoria Coach Station to Disneyland Paris, and it's the cheapest way I've ever traveled to Disneyland in Paris from London, and we're going to give that a try. It's an overnight bus. It's now 1 minute to 8 in the evening. We are already standing here, lots of people with luggage. I've just got my backpack, so it's not too bad. And I'm only going for 1 day. So the plan of the day is take the bus, and it is definitely not the branded bus, like FlixBus was saying. So we're going to take the bus. We are leaving at 8:30. We are going to go all the way to France, and they're dropping us off literally at the front gate of Disneyland Paris. How that works, I have no idea. Whether we're taking a ferry or we're taking a bus. Obviously we're taking a bus, or we're taking the train, under the Channel Tunnel, in the Channel Tunnel. I have absolutely no idea. I don't know how comfortable it's going to be either, so stay tuned. It's going to be rough, I think. But I'm channeling my 20s. We'll see how that goes.
And the chocolate and the Fritz.
Okay, so I was actually at the back of the queue, and all of a sudden I was in front of the queue. I don't know what I did. But there's two buses actually, so there's one for Hamburg and one for Paris, and when the Paris bus arrived, everyone thought it was Hamburg, so like they went out of the queue. So I'm in the front of the bus. I am on seat 1D, which is next to the spare bus driver, so that he's got like his thing here. But this is where I'm sitting today. It's called the panoramic view, and it costs you a little bit more. It costs you like £4 more per journey. But I thought, you know what, if I'm filming, I don't want to be in the way of other people, so that's what I'm doing. So yeah, let's go. We are ready to go. Just have to make sure that all the other people are coming in. And at this bus as well, they do have charging ports, which is great because we're going to definitely need that. There we go, we are off. It's about a 13-hour drive. So I think we're going to settle in and, I don't know, maybe read a book or something. I've got my Audible, I've got my headphones with me, so I've got stuff to do. And then hopefully catch some sleep as well, because it's going to be a very tiring day today. Tomorrow actually. I'm not doing opening to close, but nearly. So I'm doing road drop to about 10 p.m. So it's a long day. As you can see, it's night now. It's getting quite dark in here. And again, yeah, sorry for the extreme close-up, but I don't really want to shout. It is now, what's the time? It is now 9:20. We left 50 minutes ago, and we are still in London. We are at the moment in Eltham. I used to live here actually in Eltham, near Eltham Palace, which was, it used to be a residence of Henry VIII. That's a little historical fact for you. So yeah, in my 20s I used to live here, quite far away from London city centre. So yeah, we've been driving for 50 minutes now, and we're still, that's very red in my face, and we're still in London. But yeah, we're getting there, and it seems like we're going to take the Channel Tunnel as well. We're not taking the ferry. So we're going to go on the train, which is always exciting. And now it's exactly 9:30 and we have gotten out of London. So we are on the motorway now, on the way to the Blackwall Tunnel. Oh gosh, this is going to be a long journey. Like, literally getting out of London is so hard. It takes forever. We have just passed security. That was an interesting concept because the new EES system has come into play. So you saw all these Brits having to do like their fingerprints and, you know, their facial recognition thingy, just like we have to do in America. So when we go to America, we have all these bits and pieces too, but now people have to do it for Europe, and which is crazy. And yeah, me with my Belgian passport, and then there was a French lady here. They all, well, we all breezed past, and we were just like, hey, hi. So we are actually taking the ferry today, and I thought we would be taking the train. But ferry is so much more fun because you've got a shop on board and you can have some drinks and stuff like that. So to me, it's a lot more fun. And it's nicer for the vlog as well. I can show you around. Won't be able to show you the White Cliffs though. You can see them a little bit actually. Hang on. If you look there, over there, that's the White Cliffs of Dover. So we're in Dover at the moment. But yeah, it's going to be a long night because this crossing is an hour and a half. So I think what I'll do is I'll just go on board and find myself like a hot chocolate or something. And I also need to pee. And then maybe Moomishoru down the shops, have a little browse around. I do need some perfume, so that's another nice notch on the list, because I ran out and I didn't think that I would be able to get any in duty free. So yes, we're very happy today. Tired, I'm not delirious yet, but I'm sure we'll get there at some point. We're going outside for a minute, guys. The driver said you've got 20 minutes, so I guess that's just about enough for a pee break and to go to the shops quite quickly. And I thought, you know what, why not, because I do need to pee. Might as well do it here in the terminal. But it is absolutely freezing cold. You're at the seaside, you can smell it, but that's really nice as well, to be fair. A little bit different than the London air. It's fresher. I think I needed that in my lungs. But yeah, it is very, very cold. I'm very happy that we were sitting in the bus because whoa. Here you can see we've got a P&O from Calais, 23:55. So yeah, we do indeed have about 20 minutes. So that's really just a quick one, in and out, shake it all about, and we go. I didn't know that we had a little terminal here. We came here last year when we had to go to my then father-in-law's like retirement party. So we took a car, and we actually took the ferry as well. But we never came in here, so it's nice to see. It's really cute, and still some things are open. Happy days. I just scared myself because my hair was on end. Fixed it. Yeah, let's go and see if we can get a little hot chocolate. Ooh, the drivers are there too, so as long as they're there, we're not going anywhere, right? That's what my mum always told me. If you follow the drivers, you'll always be on time. I've been to the loo. So now let's take the revolving doors. Go back in the cold. This is cold. It is really cold. I know, I'm complaining. I didn't put a lot of clothes on because tomorrow is predicted to be 22 degrees, something like that. Hang on, let me just cross the correct way here So yeah, they're saying 22 degrees. So I thought, you know what? I'm not going to dress myself too hotly. But then, if you remember from the last vlog, I took a pedal me with Ben. And that was quite cold. And now I'm cold again. So I am considering my life's choices. I have to say, there's a lot of people also looking at me going, what the hell is she doing in front of that camera? So, you know, people here in Europe are not quite down with the whole vlogging. They don't see it often. That's the only problem. In America, it's not a problem, especially in Orlando. Everyone and their dog vlogs, so not a problem. But over here, it's like, there's not even many like Disneyland Paris vloggers who do it on the regular. More of them are like TikTokers and stuff, but actual long form content is not really done, and that's just the thing that I like to do. So, well, I do both. So you can also go to TikTok, Moose is on the Move, and I do have an Instagram called Mama Moose LDN. That's at Mama Moose LDN. So yeah, do use it a little bit. TikTok also a little bit, you know, a little bit of short form, but I do like my long form too, and I like the shorts on YouTube. But anyway, I'm rambling now. I'm going to go back inside because I'm freaking cold. Oh man, but I am looking forward to the ferry. That's going to be fun. Going to go in, yay! There we go. It's a little bit past midnight now, so, and it's an hour and a half trip, and then we need to add an hour to that because of the time differences. So I'm not sure what time we'll be there. Maybe at like 3, I suspect. 2:30. It's gonna be a short night, guys. I think I'm going to go on the boat and have a sleep, because here on the bus we won't be sleeping much, I don't think. Shop, guys. I'm actually looking for my perfume and I can't find it at the moment, which is a bit of a problem. I don't know if they have it. Have to see. Oh, they've got loads of deals on going at the moment as well. Hang on, let's have a look. Flower Bomb. I really love Flower Bomb as well. Or which one is this? It's also Victoria and Rolf, but it's not the flower. Well, this is the Flower Bomb, isn't it? Yeah. Hang on. I am looking for the one called Cerruti, but it doesn't look like they have it. Hang on. It's a hit and miss, that one, because it's kind of like an old one, as in, you know, 90s kind of, mid 2020s. You can't always find it. You can find it online, no problem. But normally it would be in like this section over here. But I can't see it. Oh, botheration. These little collectibles with Stitch. They're so cute. What else do they have? Harry Potter, Nightmare Before Christmas, for a big tube of Mentos. It's quite big. Or a big bag of Haribo. Might have to bring Henry home. A big bag of Haribo. Ooh, they have M&M's too. Nice. Got to love a little bit of Disney. Angel. And it's 2 for £80. Okay, that's not bad actually, is it? Not bad at all. Oh, I've got Kevin. I love that one for 40 quid. Love that so much. Hang on. Yeah. Definitely cannot find my perfume. What a shame. This is definitely not a cruise, guys. But we are in the smoking area for a second. Just having a quick look around. And again, way cold. You know what, I'm just going to go inside. This is just too cold. And yeah, oh, seaside for a reason. Let's take this, thank you. Yeah, they seem to have like cordoned off a large section of the ship so that we can't lay down anywhere. So all the benches that are available, people are laying on it. So I don't know whether we'll be able to sleep like intended, but we will have a look. Following my nose here, guys. This is a restaurant and it smells amazing. Ding dong. Hello. What he says. Okay, so we're leaving in 15 minutes. So there are no benches here either. That's a problem. I think there must be a lounge here somewhere. Where are we going to find a lounge? There might actually be one. Hang on. Bear with me. I think it's payable though. So let's see. Let's see if we can get there. Hang on. Life hack. The lounge is open. You just have to go. You just have to go to the guest services, and then you get, you just pay for it, £18, and you get a code, and then you can go inside. So let's go. Have a look. We're in. We are in. Okay, I'm going to go and sit down, and then I'll tell you how it works. Hang on, because it's a bit loud in here with all the announcements. Oh, look at this. Premium lounge. We'll have a bench, guys. We'll have a bench. We have benches.
This is how to wear your life jacket.
My dudes. Did I just have the best idea? Yes, I did. £18. Look at this. Fantastic. Are we going to have a little snooze? I think we will. Oh, and we get all our drinks and food for free. Well, for free. I paid for it. Look at this. Macaroon, carrot cake, brownies, flapjacks. Wow. We've got coffee, teas, drinks around here, some fruits. Nice. Okay. Maybe we can go and sit down somewhere. Let's do that first. Where are we gonna sit?
We have 2 types on board.
Yeah.
Lifeboats and life rafts.
Let's do it.
You will have to jump in the ship to join
I think it's already worth it just to be able to lay down for a little bit.
Which you will have to wear.
Hang on. I look like death warmed up already, and it's like right past midnight. So I actually thought we were going to take the train, and as it turned out, we're taking the ferry. Now, do I mind that at all? No, because I remembered from the last time. You remember that when I was walking to the terminal that we came here last year in like February or something. I noticed on these ships, on these ferries, there's a lounge. And just now, when I was walking past the the restaurants, there weren't any like places where you could lay down. And then the cafe, all the places where you could lay down, people were laying on it. And half of the ship of the ferry was just closed off because they want to keep it clean. Obviously, it's night. It's a nighttime, crossing. So brilliantly, my brain had a brain warp and went, but there's a lounge around here. So I go look for the lounge, find the lounge, closed, with a key lock. And I'm like, let's go to the guest services. So I go to guest services and I ask, ooh, is there a space in the lounge available? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, how much is it? Well, it's £18. And I'm like, oh, that's not too bad. So I come in here and it's literally empty. I'm like here all alone. What a life hack. So if you're coming by FlixBus to Disneyland Paris and you do an overnight trip, you can book for £18 per crossing the lounge. It's literally empty. And do you want to know the best part? You could start your trip with bubbles. And this is included in the price. So basically, if you drink 1 glass of bubbles, you nearly got it back, right? London prices. I mean, we pay £18 for a glass of prosecco. Well, for a cocktail. So, you know, drink 2 of these and Bob's your uncle. You're an hour and a half, or an hour and 45 minutes, I think, was the crossing. And we left at, hang on, let's see. We left at 12:30. So 1:30. Yeah, 2 o'clock. So we'll, like I said, we'll arrive at 2. Jesus, which is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we've got 4.5 hours of sleep. Thankfully, Henry foresaw this, and he put 2 cans of Monster in my bag. So I'm gonna be absolutely looking like death warmed up in my pictures tomorrow, but it's fine, we'll manage it. But to come back to FlixBus, absolutely, you know, 0 complaints. The drivers don't really speak English. I think they're Polish or something. But one of the drivers who has been driving, so one was sleeping and one has been driving. The one who's been driving, absolute gem of a driver, really good, you know, especially in central London. You have to have eyes everywhere on the back of your head, and he was really good, really careful. So that's really a you know, like good for FlixBus, like that's brilliant. So yeah, I'm sitting here in the lounge with my shoes off and just talking. That's hardly the right thing to do, but there's nobody here, so I don't care. But yeah, no, to come back to the driver, all good. The bus is it's like a replacement bus. We got an email saying it would be a replacement bus, and I didn't even know if it would have Wi-Fi. It does have Wi-Fi, and the replacement bus is absolute quality standard. The seats are good, can't complain. I'm a happy girl. Like I was saying, there are people looking at me like I've got like a couple of heads because I'm vlogging. I'm not paying them attention. Okay. There's one couple where the guy was like loudly pronouncing that he wanted to win a journey on the DCL, and I thought, okay then. You know, to each their own. We've done DCL now. It's been fun, but it's time for something else, you know. But I actually don't know if we are going to be able to travel at the end of the year, because I'm going to be in between jobs. So as of the day of filming, I've got 1 more week left on my contract. Well, a week and a half, and then my contract finishes. But I've got my hat in the race, you know, with a couple of things. So we'll see how it goes. So I'll keep you posted. But yeah, so far so good. The gentleman who brought me my prosecco is actually doing some bits and pieces in the kitchen area where the food was. There's also, hang on, I have to show you this because they actually have a whole menu. Hang on, where is it? Here, look at this, like a whole little menu. Breakfast, snacks. So lunch and evening they have baguettes, ham and cheddar, rustic baguettes, hang on, tuna, mayo and cucumber, mozzarella and tomato, and pizza. I'm not really that hungry anymore, you know, like I had like a really nice soup, and then like an espresso martini, and now I've got, that was ages ago, that was before we got on the bus. But I'm not really hungry. I did have a hot chocolate at the terminal, that was nice, but I'm not really hungry. But maybe Maybe I should go for a brownie or something. Brownie and Prosecco? Is that a thing? Should give that a try maybe. Let's see what else, because he's bringing stuff out there. Maybe there's something nice. I guess this is something supposed to be like when in France you get the sparkling wine. This isn't champagne, this is Prosecco. And the macaroons. So I'm gonna give them a try. Let's go for this. I mean, very decent, very nice for £18. Someone came in. They were like, but they're workers. they're not guests. I'm literally here alone. Like, this is the life hack. The biggest life hack of the day, I'm pretty sure. But I'm going to be so shattered. I might need to sleep for a little bit. Oh my gosh. Very nice macaron, I have to say. Just arrived at the parking in Bercy, so there was a middle stop in between the you know, leaving and arriving. We've had a really good journey. I will tell you more about it later when I get off the bus, but I think just like 3 people left on the bus now, so most people got off in Bercy, which is, you know, it's in Paris, isn't it? So the next stop is going to be Disneyland Paris, and we should be there in, hang on, we should be there in about 45 minutes. So yeah, let's go. It's really busy on the road, obviously, because it's commuting time, but we're getting there. Go, go, go. So yeah, to come back to the journey, it went remarkably well. We left at 8:30 on the dot. It took us an hour to get out of London and onto the motorway, then another hour to get to Dover. I was under the impression we were going to take a train. We did not, we took the ferry. And then, as I explained, I found the lounge, like a premium lounge, and it was £18, and the lounge was empty. So I mentioned that there was a lot of people like laying on the benches on the rest of the ferry, and you know, all those benches, they were taken up, so no, you couldn't actually put your head down to have a little rest. So I found a lounge, which was great, and there was absolutely nobody there, and I had 3 macaroons and a glass of Prosecco, and it just conked me out, and the next thing I know was the intercom going, hey! And I'm like, oh my god! So I like jumped up, ran to my bus, fell straight back asleep, and I woke up like really refreshed. Like, now I'm a little bit tired, but I just need some sustenance. I need a little bit of a warm drink. It's actually really cold at the moment, so I'm a bit underdressed, but you know, can't really have everything. So I'm going to have a look if I can get in at some point. I don't know how to get in. That's cast member only. Hang on, I think I need to go around, because I think all the cast members are going in. Let's see if I can go around. That's the cast member entrance, so I am not a cast member. But yeah, when it comes to the journey, 5 stars, no complaints. So that was really good. little bit cold now. So let's go and hunt for a coffee. I would like a coffee. Oh, there's so many cast members coming in. I can also see the Newport Bay Hotel. Very cute. But yeah, let's just have a moomisheroo around. I might be able to get to the Newport Bay and have a coffee there. I don't know. I'm not too fussed at the moment because my friend Stephanie, she is on the way. She texted me saying that she's on the train, and she'll be here in about an hour or so. So I do have some time to just, you know, chill for a second. Quite literally at the moment. And then she'll arrive around, I think, 9 o'clock, and then I think the park actually opens at 9:30 today, so we do have some time. And we have a long day as well, so but yeah, this was the travel to Disneyland vlog. It's a small one, tiny one I think, but I just wanted to show you what the experience was going to be like. I really enjoyed it. It was cheap. I paid £85 return ticket, and that's like with the you know, ferry and everything included. Obviously not the lounge. So the lounge I paid another £18. So let's say about, you know, £105 return ticket. I don't know whether I'll take the lounge tonight. We'll see. Stay tuned. See how tired we are. Probably very. In any case, I hope you like this vlog. I enjoyed making it. I'm going to start the new one. That's for next week for you guys. And yeah, take care guys. Bye bye.